back from the dead.
Hey yo pretty people, welcome back to FullStack. My name is XP and today I'm wearing my pirate hat. Yes. Because today will mark the first episode that we will be actually finally walking on our own pirate, well not really pirate, but gas powered flying ship. That's right. Isn't that right? What's your name? That's right. We'll be working on our first, our own first pirate ship, pirate gas flying ship, and I'm much excited. Yeah, it took those guys really a while to come up with a proper blueprint, and we're finally done. We finally can start building this thing. But before we do, I really need to scout out something. I need to scout out the location for this thing, simply because it's quite complicated situation. Yeah, go figure. Apparently, if I want a flying ship, I want it to first of all fly. Okay, so we can't put it just in the water. We can't put it on Earth. We cannot put it anywhere. We want our flying ship to be kind of, you know, not too on the nose, but on the nose. Just like here, I have a freaking gust pulling a ship for me because I said so. Isn't that awesome? So this thing really deserves its own kind of district. I cannot just put it right here in my swamp because my swamp is already kind of overflowing with things to look at. I cannot put it into my Zimgrad, the town I'm building, because it will obstruct the view of the town, and the town will obstruct the view on the ship. I cannot put it outside of my base because why? I don't want something that I want people to look at to be outside of my base. So yeah, I was kind of running around the place and I think I figured this thing out. I think I found the place I'm gonna place it. Sorry for, yeah, it's a bit wonky, but here it is. Here it is. It's a little bit not exactly what I imagined it to be, but at the same time it's out there. It's a nice little, not a ravine, but a river, and there used to be a forest, you know, the forest that I'm currently carrying in my inventory because I chopped it down for the supplies, and I even kind of started building it. I planned it out. This is how it's gonna be placed, and this is where it's gonna be placed, and this is kind of how it's gonna be looking. I would go into the shipbuilding lecture with the fact that yeah, you kind of start with this bendy line, then you get bendy lines across it, then you get bendy lines all over the thing, and then you kinda go ahead and build a shipyard, and all that kind of stuff. But the problem is I don't really know any of those words in English, which means that I would have to either Google or Wiki it, and even then I would probably not know what I'm saying. So instead, I suggest today we kind of dedicate ourselves to building this ship, and I say we do it in a time lapse. Yeah, sure. I mean, the beginning is there. All that is left is to build the rest of it. Hey! Yeah, guys, don't expect me to finish this in one episode. Really don't. I'm really hope that I'll even be done with just one ship thingy. You know, that thing that you actually stand on. Yeah, that shipyard. What is it called? I have no idea. I'm so bad at this. And here it says 14 squid cannons. They gotta be freaking kidding me. Well, and here you have it, guys. I kind of went a tiny bit steampunkish around here with this giant furnace kind of steam engine and some actual dark oak cogs behind, coming out of the back of the ship, and of course with two propellers propelling the ship forwards. So the whole idea of this thing is that while this part of the ship is extremely heavy, this is also where one of the ghasts will go. Cupcake the ghast, even though she can't really hold that much on top of her own weight, will go around here, so this should even itself out, and Sugar Cube the ghast will go in front of the thing around here. So yeah, that's kind of the plan for this entire thingy-magic. Now I of course had already an issue with it, cause as you can clearly see, I really like making steam come out of my engines and make the steam look like make the steam be made out of glass, basically colored white glass. But I actually shared the screenshot and people told me that so you cannot have white steam coming out of the engine, because steam engines, they kind of walk on steam. If a string of steam is coming out of the engine, this means that the engine is gonna run out of water, which means that this steam coming out of the tubes should not be steam, it should be actual smoke. Smoke from coal burning inside of the engine. And that, my friends, is completely true. Like, all of it is true. I kinda gave it a second thought and I figured that, yeah, those people are correct and I am not. Will I recolor this steam? No, I won't. I will leave it kinda, you know, whitish, and I'll just stop saying that it's steam. It's gonna be smoke from now on. And yeah, overall I really like this design, this little ship. It is a lot like the ship that I had in the Nether, that Pigman basically stole from me. Well, admittedly, they built it themselves, but the resources were mine, the blueprints were mine, so it was kinda intellectually my ship. So yeah, I really have to get that back from there someday or other. Maybe, you know, bargain with them in exchange for some carrots or something, but I don't have a carrot farm just yet, so that's something to consider for myself. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for today's episode. I know it's been a short one, and you know what? Let me know in the comments if you do actually enjoy short episodes, because honestly, I personally don't really mind them. They usually have a lot of progress. Like, check this freaking out, guys. We have a gas-powered ship already ready for us to put gas in and fly off. That's freaking awesome, right? And yeah, let me know if you guys have those shorter episodes more or less. And also, one more thing that I wanted to mention. In the next episode, I want to transfer my ghast Sugar Cube. It's an actual alive ghast. I have him trapped. And I want to transfer him to the nose of the ship. But I stumbled upon this subreddit called R Fancy Ghasts. And apparently you can decorate your ghasts if you want to, using actual Minecraft blocks. Can you imagine that? Now, I have not yet came up with a design that would totally work for me, but people, if you have any ideas, any suggestions, please do share in the comments down below. I will include some screenshots from that subreddit in here, so just so you know how it's gonna end up looking. And yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for today's episode. Thank you everybody so much for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Stay tuned to be continued.